Let's talk about EA.
Oh, well. This was my number 2 disappointment.
The whole conference?
The whole conference in general. In general.
Awesome.
Yeah, number 2, EA's conference.
Cool.
However, my number 4 surprise
Yes.
was FIFA story mode.
Okay, do tell.
So, well, we'll talk about it when we get to that. So we'll just bring it down here.
So I wasn't super specific on my notes here, but Titanfall 2, now on PlayStation.
Yep.
I think it looks cool. Comes out October 28th, 2016.
There's so much things in October. Holy crap.
I know, so there's too much coming out in October. I think it looks cool. Probably a fun game. Don't know if I'm going to get it because The Last Guardian comes out in October. Also, I always get multiplayer games and then I don't play them.
Yeah.
So, but it does have a story mode. That's another big deal. They have a single-player campaign. So I might be interested in getting it.
No, just get...
If I feel like getting a mech shooter.
If you're gonna get a shooter, just get the Destiny expansion and play Destiny with me again.
Okay. Fair enough. Also, okay, so this is just a fun thing to point out. I remember at some point early on in their conference, this is funny because the conference was so bad, they talked about how they're like, we're going to talk about Mass Effect, we're going to talk about Star Wars, and then they talk about sports for like 30 minutes.
Which, that's okay for me.
Yeah.
I know, like, you don't give a flying fuck.
No. It's funny, they were trying to build hype.
And the whole thing was that this was called EA Play.
Yeah.
It's like they weren't at the conference. They weren't at E3.
Oh yeah.
Like they had their own separate thing.
Yeah.
And this is what they showed. This was shit.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird too. So okay,
Mass Effect?
2 big gripes.
Okay.
Mass Effect, Star Wars.
Okay.
How they showed them.
Yeah.
With like these developer diary shit.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck are you doing?
I know. Okay, so people are worried about Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't seen any gameplay, have we?
Nope.
And it's supposed to come out maybe next year?
Next fall.
I don't think so.
So 2018?
Personally, for me, what they did talking about the game got me excited for it because it's all new.
Yeah.
So it's a good jumping on point for me. And I think Mass Effect Andromeda, the name, probably is going to be like a new trilogy, like Andromeda 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Andromeda and then something else.
Yeah, okay.
Because Andromeda is the whole galaxy.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
I was like, what are you doing?
I know, we need to see the game.
Yeah.
Show us the game.
Yeah. Please.
Please.
I beg of you.
And Star Wars.
And they didn't show shit.
Oh yeah, they did. It was
they just did, like I said, a developer diary.
With what? They showed Visceral, Motive, BioWare, Respawn, and DICE.
Yeah.
All of them are making Star Wars games?
Well, Motive is working on Battlefront with DICE and with Visceral. And they're doing their own game that's a ways fucking out.
Okay.
BioWare, it's just the MMO. So just continuing support for the MMO. They're not making a new game.
Okay, I was like, BioWare. That's cool.
Respawn is making a new game. So DICE already has Battlefront out.
Yeah.
MMO out. But Respawn and Visceral are making games. So there's 2 new games.
Visceral has Amy Hennig?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's 2 new games. They showed 5 seconds of the Visceral game.
Yes.
Fuck.
I know.
Are you kidding me? Oh man, I was just so butthurt.
Yeah.
It goes back to my point of why I hate Minecraft.
Yeah.
I don't want to make my own game. Like, just give me the game.
Yeah.
Don't show me you making games.
Yes. Show me the game.
Just give me the game. Show me the game.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking. Then they showed Battlefield 1, but we've already talked about that in the Xbox conference. And then EA Originals is some sort of program they're launching for indie games.
Yeah. I think that's kind of like what Unravel is, and
they're gonna.
It's just gonna be like their own kind of.
Like a publisher?
Yeah.
Okay. But doesn't that defeat the purpose of indie? Isn't indie without a publisher? Isn't that the definition?
No, you need to publish. Like.
Okay. Okay. Then they talk about sports.
Okay, so Madden. It's like FIFA. They have a story mode.
Okay.
Where like you play as this guy. I think his name something Hunter. I forget what his first name is.
Okay.
But
Is he a real person?
no, he's just like a fictional person. But
Okay.
like, you start off as like a teenager, and like and then it's only in the England league, so you only play on English teams, not like all the teams.
Racist?
But it's the biggest league in the world, so that's why.
Okay.
And like it's like a soap opera kind of like story, like
Oh.
how well you play determines what the next cutscene is.
Oh, that's
and,
kind of cool.
Yeah. So it looks really. I'm super excited for it. This is kind of what FIFA needed. It's supposed to have RPG elements to it too.
A soccer RPG.
So I'm super
Alright.
stoked for that.
All right.
That was a big surprise of mine, and that was the only saving grace of the whole conference for EA.
Okay.
So.
Was FIFA story mode?
And it's running on the Frostbite engine now, which is going to be crazy. Like, I don't know how it's going to work for soccer, but it's going to be hilarious and fun, and I can't wait.
All right. Let's take a break and
Okay.
then talk about Bethesda.
Okay.
All right, ready?
No. Yes. Go.
No. No.
No. No, I'm not ready.
All right.
What are we
We're back. We're talking about Bethesda.
Okay.
I did not watch this conference. Did you?
I watched half of it, and only as background noise while playing The Witcher while I was doing a treasure chest.
Sweet.
Because it's like, I listened to the soundtrack over and over again. I needed something else to listen to, and I was just like getting components to craft stuff.
Spoken like a true gamer.
So,
All right. I just have some notes on what they kind of talked about in general. Dishonored 2. Don't really care that much.
I feel like I need to play Dishonored.
Prey.
Whoa.
This is your thing.
Yes.
What is Prey?
So, Prey 1. It wasn't a launch game for the Xbox, but I think it was in the first year of its cycle. So it was a pretty, it was a...
For the original Xbox?
The Xbox 360, sorry.
Okay.
It wasn't a launch game, but it was definitely within the first
Early,
year.
yeah.
So, early 360 game.
But
Really
already that makes it like 10 years old.
Yeah, really cool concept. So you play as a Native American,
Okay.
and then you're on your reservation, and you get abducted by aliens.
All right.
Yeah. So the whole thing is you gotta basically bust out of this really large spaceship. This space.
Cool.
I really forget a lot of the game because
Yeah.
it's been fucking 10 years. I only played it one time.
Yeah.
But
But you liked it.
I liked it a lot because the gameplay mechanic of it was certain parts of the ship, there's no gravity.
Ooh.
So you can just like walk up walls and you have combat within. So like there's like 0 G gravity in a way.
Yeah.
But like you're still on
The wall.
so you're not like just floating in space. So
Right.
there's still like a reference point of being on
Yes.
somewhere, so you're not just like looking all over the place.
Yeah.
I remember that being really cool. And then there's this like weird, like spiritual, like energy stuff that like you could like do. I don't know. You had like a bow or something. It was weird.
Okay.
But you had also a lot of cool guns and stuff. It was a first-person shooter. And I remember it being just really, really fun. And then like 5-ish years ago, Prey 2 was announced.
Oh.
But as a different game than what we saw.
Oh.
Like you're like a bounty hunter, like on a different world. Like basically you're like your Star-Lord.
Yeah.
And
Star-Lord.
yeah.
Sweet.
But then that game got scrapped because I believe the developer folded, and then Bethesda bought the IP.
Oh, okay. And so now they're making... Is this Prey 2 or is this just a reboot?
I think it's a reboot,
Okay.
but it's called Prey. But again, it could be connected.
All right. And do you remember... I don't remember the trailer. Do you remember what we saw in the trailer?
Yeah, it was like okay. Yeah, when I first saw the trailer, I thought it was just this guy going through multiple days, like waking up. But then I watched it again, and it's actually the same day. Every time he wakes up.
Yeah.
And then like he looks in the mirror at the end of each day.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, and like his eye is getting more and more red or bloodshot.
Cool.
And then like
Oh, I've seen that shot.
yeah, and then there's like some like some black entities like attack something. It looked almost like Dead Space actually.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I kind of hope they don't go that route. I hope they just stick to the FPS route of it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. I'm going to have to check that out then.
But it was just really out of left field. Like we didn't think this was coming.
Yeah.
So I was pleasantly surprised. This is about the only thing I cared about the conference, honestly.
Yeah. That's fair. Fallout Shelter is coming to PC.
Yeah.
There's more DLC coming for Fallout. And
which I thought Far Harbor was the only one they're going to have.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And the entire game will be playable in VR.
Yeah. Huge.
Very huge.
Very huge.
Exclusive to Vive.
Very huge. Yeah.
Not PlayStation VR. Could it eventually become to PlayStation VR? Probably.
Yeah.
I don't see why they would waste their time porting the entire game to VR and only put it on one headset.
Unless
Vive paid for it.
Or unless the PSVR is just so much more underpowered than the Vive.
Yeah.
Which is a possibility. Because from all the accounts that I've seen, everyone thinks that the Vive is technically the best one.
Okay. Is that the most expensive one too?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And they also have, if you get like the deluxe one or whatever, like they have like a setup where like you can move around within this area.
Oh, okay, cool.
But that's a big deal that Fallout's coming to VR.
Yeah, definitely. Then they announced Quake Champions. Don't know.
No, I think it's PC only. Honestly.
Okay.
It's just a first-person shooter. Twitch. It's going to be heavily because like with this rise of esports, it's going to be a heavily played esport game.
Okay. Elder Scrolls Skyrim Remastered. Have you seen shots of this?
I don't care. I have seen. Yeah, I have.
You don't care. Okay.
Because, dude, I played a lot of Skyrim. Like,
Okay.
it's not like I played like an hour.
Yeah.
No, I played a good 15, 20 hours of Skyrim.
Okay.
It just didn't. Yeah, it was like, just didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I gave, because like, same thing happened to me with Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Fallout 3. I gave them chances.
Yeah.
Just something about the games I just cannot get into.
That's fair. I love Skyrim. Don't know if I'll buy it again, but the remaster looks better than just an up-res. Like, they actually, like, it looks like it's running in a new engine.
You're gonna get this. You know you're gonna get this game.
Okay, maybe.
I know you are.
But, like, comparatively from last gen to this gen, it looks different.
Okay.
Like, it's not a ported up-resed game.
The shots that I saw didn't look like that to me.
Okay. Well,
but
I'll show you later.
Okay. All right.
And that is coming out October 28th, 2016.
Fuck, what?
Which
that's the same date as what? Titanfall?
Titanfall. So again, that's why I don't think I'm going to get it right away.
Okay, that's fair.
I might get it eventually, but at the end of this, I will say I've already figured out what games I'm buying for sure in the next 6 months.
Another cool thing, though, it's only for PC, but if you have Skyrim and all the DLC, this is free.
Yes.
That's really cool.
That is really
That's
cool.
really awesome about them for doing that.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
And it supports mods on consoles as well.
Yeah.
And I assume it comes with all the DLC.
I think so.
Which is another reason for me to buy it, because I don't have the DLC.
Okay.
I think my roommate said there's a mod where you can turn all of the dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage.
I've seen this. It's amazing. Like, if I were to play this, I would have to have that mod on. Yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P. Randy Savage.
Make Alduin into Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Do you know who Alduin is?
Is it dragon?
He's the main dragon bad guy.
Okay, cool. Is he the dragon that, like...
You see him in the very beginning.
Yeah, okay. That's what I've seen, then. Is the opening?
Yeah.
It's just Macho Man Randy Savage. It's like, oh, yeah! It's so good.
Sweet.
There's a thing on YouTube that you can watch. It's so good. I'm a huge wrestling fan, so that's...
Yeah.
I have to have that. If I were to get this again.
Yes.
Which it's not going to happen, so...
They also talked about new stuff coming to the Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, don't play that.
Nope.
See, I would play that. I played the beta, actually. I was part of the beta test for that. I would play that, but I'm, like, afraid that I would love it way too much. Around the time that was coming
thing
out,
about MMOs.
Yeah. Especially with that, like, because I just like that style of game. But when that was coming out, I played the beta, and then that got me to want to play Skyrim again. So instead of getting the online one, I just went back and played Skyrim for another, like, 40 hours.
Okay. Funny.
Yeah. Then they announced Doom DLC. I don't know if they said specifically what it is, but they're making it. as well as a demo of the first level. I don't know anything about Doom, never played any Doom game. People are saying it's a good game, it's fun, first-person shooter.
Yeah.
I downloaded the demo. I haven't played it yet, but I'm kind of excited to play the demo, because if it's just like a fun, fast-paced shooter where you just like feel really overpowered and kill shit, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently they also teased Wolfenstein: The New Colossus.
Okay.
Which was, I guess, an interesting move, because I don't recall many instances where things were teased in like a sizzle reel or like in the background of a trailer for something else.
Yeah.
But they definitely, there was a shot at some point during something where it said Wolfenstein, what did I say?
New Colossus.
New Colossus in the background. So, that's coming maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, again, just nothing except for Prey, nothing really tricked my trigger on. It wasn't a bad conference. It just like EA's was a bad conference.
Yeah.
It's just they had games I want.
Mm-hmm.
Just they showed them in a terrible way. Whereas Bethesda, they had a good show. I just don't want any of their games.
Yeah.
Just kind of weird.
All right, Ubisoft.
Okay.
Now you watched this.
Yes, I watched the
not.
whole conference.
Okay, I did not. It was 2 hours long.
2-hour conference.
I was at work. This was before the Sony conference, and I actually had work to do, so I didn't watch any of it. But there is one thing specifically I want to talk about.
You didn't miss much except for one thing. If I can find the list where... Oh, here it is. Okay. So, start off with Just Dance 2017.
All right.
Cool. Makes a shitload of money for them. Whatever. Then they did a huge demo of Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Okay, what is this game?
So it's a 4-player... It can be co-op. It can be totally 4-player co-op.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically you just try to... You're in Bolivia, and you try to stop this drug cartel.
Okay.
That's kind of what it is.
Okay.
It looked kind of like Just Cause. Have you ever played that?
Yeah.
Looked a lot like that. Looked a lot like GTA.
Okay.
It just not...
But just 4-player?
Yeah, 4-player. It just is like every Tom Clancy Ubisoft game.
Okay.
Like,
yep.
It looked a lot like The Division, you know?
Okay.
It just... Yeah.
That's fair. What else did they show?
Then they did my game of the show.
Yeah?
South Park,
Okay.
The Fractured Butthole.
No, you gotta say it. The Fractured But Whole.
Or just The Fractured Butthole.
Okay, that too. I love this title.
Oh my god.
We've already kind of talked about this.
Oh my god.
The Fractured Butthole, like obviously that's
funny.
That's a funny, but it also like means something. The fractured but whole, but still whole. And you said it's like making fun of Civil War,
yeah.
Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
So I guess
Batman vs Superman. You know.
Okay. So like, there's going to be 2 teams of all the main characters facing off against each other.
So I think it's going to be Cartman and Kyle, which they don't normally fight together.
Okay.
Versus Stan and Kenny.
Okay.
And then the other kids, but those are the 2.
Yeah, right. Those are your Captain America and Iron Man.
Yeah. Did you play The Stick of Truth?
No.
Okay.
I don't watch South Park.
Oh.
But oh.
Oh well.
I mean, I have, but I've just never been that into it.
Oh well. Huh. Well, anyways, if you pre-order The Fractured Butthole, you also get The Stick of Truth for free.
Oh. Okay.
On the PS4 or Xbox One.
That is pretty good.
Which I'm going to do because I want to play this again without having to take out my fucking 360, which I don't think I actually have anymore.
Yeah.
This is in storage. I don't know where it is, actually.
All right. Is this like an RPG game?
Yes, it's RPG. So the Stick of Truth, it was just a straight up turn-based RPG. You stay there, and although you can press buttons at certain points to like strengthen your attacks.
Okay.
However, in this one, there's a grid system.
Yeah.
So you can move around and attack also.
Okay.
And like you can like push characters away or like into objects or into other teammates.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. That's cool that they've changed something.
Yeah.
Not just making another.
And they're changing it from a straight on fantasy like traditional RPG.
Yeah.
To like superhero themes.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
and they only showed they showed like the character creator kind of.
Yeah.
So they showed the first 3 classes. So there was like Bruiser, Blaster, and like Speedster.
Yeah.
But then there's like I think there's like 12 total classes that you can be.
Okay, that's a lot.
And I think you could. I think they said you can change them out at will.
Oh, that's cool. Should I pre-order this?
Well, knowing that you don't like South Park,
I don't necessarily don't like it. I just haven't watched it.
Part of like 70% of the charm is the humor in it, and like knowing who the characters are.
Okay. So no, I shouldn't.
I don't know. Like, it's going to be a good RPG.
Yeah.
It's just
I realize I'm probably missing out. But.
Yeah, you're not going to get as much out of it as someone who likes the series would.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you're low on RPGs. And like the first one wasn't that big. Like it was taking about 20 hours.
Okay.
So I'm assuming this is gonna be bigger. So maybe like more like a 30-40 hour game.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be that big.
Did we get a release date?
December 9th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of a weird time. Yeah. It's definitely after Black Friday.
Yeah.
Which I thought was weird.
Yeah, games don't usually come out then.
But definitely before Christmas, but after Black Friday.
Okay.
And like I said, if you pre-order this, you get Stick of Truth for free.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know if you played Stick of Truth, maybe if you liked it, I'd say get it. But yeah, if you're not a South Park fan, then it's not going to have the same effect on you.
Right. It's like watching the 14th Marvel movie without watching any of the other ones.
Pretty much, yeah.
What else?
Then they had Division DLC.
All right.
I already traded the Division in.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. You're over it.
I liked it for the first week.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped liking it.
Okay.
I don't know, just kind of not my thing. But they announced like 2 or 3 different DLC expansions coming up.
Okay.
So they're giving life to this. They're not like
abandoning it.
Yeah, it's definitely their response to Destiny.
Okay.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
They're totally going the Destiny route for this. Then they showed then they went into VR.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. They brought Palmer Luckey out, who created the Oculus.
Okay.
And they did a live. They said this was the first live stage demo of a VR game. Mm-hmm. And boy, did it not go well. I played this game called Eagle Flight.
Okay, I saw this.
But like, I don't know. I think this just goes to how you can't show VR. I think if we played it, we would like think it was really cool.
Yeah.
But like what they did, they had like 2 teams of 3, and it was basically like capture the flag. But like you're eagles, so your weapon is you screech at each other.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird.
But like I said, I think if we were actually playing it, we would like it a lot. But
yeah.
Just demoing it just did not work, and it went on for way too long. And then after that, they did this demo for not a demo. They did a reel for Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Oh boy. Okay, I saw the beginning of this, and I was like, those graphics look like shit.
You are correct.
I was like,
they are not good at all.
This looks like a Wii game.
It does not look good at all, Brendan.
No.
I'll tell you what.
Well, now, what is this? Is it a VR game?
It's a VR game. I think it's a 4-player VR game. So, you have to get 4 VRs in one room?
Oh my god.
I mean, you probably don't have to, but it's because like each person is like you have the commander, the engineer, and then 2 other, I don't know what else there is, navigator, and then like helmsman or whatever.
Let me just pull out my $2,000.
Yeah, so it's like the graphics look terrible. It was cool that they brought out like they brought out LeVar Burton, and Jerry Ryan and Carl Urban, who have all played different Star Trek characters to kind of like do it. And then LeVar Burton came out on stage to talk about it more. It just went on way too long.
Yeah,
it was just like the problem with this Ubisoft conference is this went on way too long.
Yeah, it's weird that they aren't given an allotted amount of time, that they just can go forever.
But that's the difference as being a third party. Like they can have more time with the games. They don't have to show off like hardware or whatever.
Okay.
But I mean, like look at Sony. They only did like an hour because
yeah.
They had their set schedule. So it was weird that they just kind of kept going and going. Although Aisha Tyler is a great host.
Yes.
She is always hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So she did. I thought she did a really good job.
Does she still work for Ubisoft?
I think she's like technically part of them. Yeah, I don't. She doesn't like. I think she just does this stuff.
Okay.
You know? So they did that. It looked bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then they showed For Honor.
Okay.
And they showed single player.
Okay.
The premise sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're going to execute it well.
Okay.
The premise being basically Vikings versus samurai versus knights.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, awesome.
Yeah.
It's just the gameplay just doesn't look that great. Like, you have to, like, change stances, and you have to, like, I don't know.
Like Neo?
Kind of,
but not as good.
but not as it didn't seem as fluid.
Okay.
And it could have been the guy just not playing well on the demo also, because he just kept getting hit.
Okay.
And I'm like, why aren't you dead? So
Yeah.
I think it was just because like he was not playing well, but he's still
Right.
yeah.
I'm not really that interested in that game. Is that an Xbox exclusive? Or
No.
I don't know why I thought that.
It just I want to like it. I want to like this game because
It has Vikings and samurai.
and samurai.
And
Yes,
knights?
because it has Vikings and samurai.
Okay.
Knights can go fuck off. Then they
else?
showed Trials of the Blood Dragon.
Okay, what is this? People were freaking out about this.
So they brought on the guy that created Trials
Yeah.
and the guy that created Blood Dragon.
Right. What is Blood Dragon?
It's an expansion quotation marks
Yeah.
to Far Cry 4
Okay.
or 3.
That's what I thought.
No, 3. Sorry, 3.
3.
But it has this very cheesy like 80s action movie vibe to it.
Okay.
It's like everything is like all 80s theme.
Yeah.
And they basically just bring them together and they created Trials but within the Dragon Blood universe.
Okay.
And it's like I don't know, if I like Trials I'd probably play it, but I don't like Trials. So
Oh, you don't?
no.
No.
But if you like Trials then
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
It's more Trials.
I got Trials Fusion on PS4 when I got my PS4 because it was like one of the only things I could play at the time.
Okay.
And it was fun, but I don't know.
I mean, like if you like Trials, definitely get it
yeah.
because it's more Trials and it looks really fun. But I just don't like Trials.
Yeah.
But the best part is, so that the two guys, they were wearing matching. Do you know what Zubaz are?
No.
Look at
Look
Zubaz.
up Zuba.
Zuba. They wore matching Zuba tracksuits. They were tiger print.
Zubaz.
Zubaz.
Oh,
Yeah, those are Zubaz.
Oh.
They were really popular in the 80s
Okay,
with
yeah.
with athletes and wrestlers.
Looks like it.
Yeah. So they basically they wore those.
These.
They wore
like
those.
full body Zubaz.
Yeah, full body Zubaz. They wore those.
Alright.
And they just look like. And Aisha Tyler made that really. When they left, she was like, and it's great to know that LMFAO is still together.
Nice.
Then they showed Grow Up, which is a sequel to Grow
Grow Home.
Home, which I didn't play.
No, me neither.
So I was like, okay.
I was like, that's a weird name for a game.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, okay. Then they showed Watch Dogs 2.
Yes.
Which is my number... number 2 surprise is how good this game looks.
Okay,
And
yes.
it's my number 5 game overall.
Okay. So they came out with a trailer for this game a couple days before E3.
Yeah.
Probably because they just didn't want it to leak. The trailer, great. Whatever that song is, great. Like, tonally, that song in the trailer is great.
What was the song?
I don't know what the song was, but it was just some, like...
Because the song they used in the demo was... It's the reason I'm going to buy this game.
Okay. It might be the same song. But it was just cool, and then, like, just the trailer, all the stuff they were showing in it, it just looks fun. It looks more upbeat, less depressing.
Yes.
It's
Like
San Francisco.
The main character isn't just like a total downer.
Yeah, he's like a dude in his 20s.
Yeah, he's like a millennial.
Yeah, who's like gonna go... He's part of like a hacking activist group, it seems like.
Hacktivist group.
Hacktivist. Yes.
That's an actual term, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
I'm really thinking this is going to be like Assassin's Creed 2.
Yes. Me too.
They know what they did wrong.
Yep.
And they totally changed everything that was wrong about it, and it's going to be dope.
And the gameplay looks really good.
Yes.
The dude just sneaking in, not even killing everyone, and then like you've got like a remote control thing, and it can like drive over and it like starts hacking the thing, and then you get
you have a drone too.
Yeah, and you have a drone, and then like people discover that you're there, and then you just get out because you got the info you need. You don't have to kill everybody.
Yeah. And like you have this, it looked like a jump rope kind of thing, but as a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Like you could like choke dudes out and like hit people.
That was a really cool looking, like, unique weapon.
Yeah. So.
And the way that you parkour.
Yeah.
Is really cool.
Yeah. And in the demo, like when he goes like to start the mission, he puts on his headphones. Mm-hmm. And Eric B and Rakim come on, and they're a very legendary rap group.
Okay.
And I was just like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because they're from the 80s.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, I was like, when I heard this song come on, it's like, it has a very, if you heard the bass line, you might recognize it. Okay. Actually, it's a very famous bass line to the song. The song's called "Don't Sweat the Technique."
Okay.
So I heard the bass line and I just started freaking out.
Yeah.
And then with the song playing,
is it in the game? Or
in the game. Okay. In the game, the song's playing, and then he's still getting like intel from like his partners and stuff. But like the song's playing in the background as he's doing the mission.
That's awesome.
Which is like, that would make sense to like have that going on. Yeah. So
I like it.
I'm hoping that like every song, like you can do that too, you know?
Yeah. This game's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's like they're like, okay, this is how we fucked up with Watch Dogs. Let's do the exact opposite. Exactly. And I think they're gonna nail it. And I'm still scared to buy it, but I think I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
It comes out November 15th, 2016.
Yeah.
I love that we're just getting it announced and that it's coming out in November.
And thank God for Fallout for this, but like people are like, oh, we can just announce things a couple months away and it's gonna sell.
Yep.
So hopefully this is a new trend that we don't have this.
In fact, it'll probably sell more than if they had a longer.
Yeah. Because we're gonna be in the conscience. This would happen to Fallout. Like it got announced.
Yep.
And then we were thinking about it, then it's here.
Yep.
Like when something gets
maintain the hype.
Yeah. When something gets announced a year, then there's that lull period, then it's like, oh hey, remember this now.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite hit the same notes as the first high of it.
Exactly.
I'm
stoked for this.
I'm super excited. And then to close out the conference, did you see Steep?
No.
Have you heard about this?
No.
So this new IP, it's called Steep.
All right.
It's set in the Alps.
Okay.
And it's like basically a snowboard game.
Okay.
And it's an action sports game.
So it's SSX?
No, it's like realistic.
Okay.
You can change out between snowboard skiing, paragliding, and wingsuits.
Oh, cool.
So like it looks cool, but I don't know who's gonna play this game.
Right.
Like the whole thing is like it's open world, well, it is open world, but it's also shared world, like Destiny.
Yeah.
So like you like just like people like pop in and out like on the same mountain as you are, and like you can like challenge people and race them, and like the whole thing. I think GoPro is like a sponsor of it because everyone's like record this and then set it out and blah 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 blah. I don't know. It was just a weird way to end the show out after Watch Dogs. Yeah. It's like, I get you want to show off your new IP, but it just was not cool. It was not exciting at all. That was it.
All right.
That was Ubisoft.
So that's all the conferences.